Good morning to you, Joe.
Now, last time you made a delicious, fantastic cake. This time we're switching it up. We're doing something quite different.
That's
Tell
right.
the folks what we're going to make this morning.
Well, everybody's tired of turkey and dressing, I think.
Sure.
So we need to have something a little bit different for after the holidays. We're going to do baked fish fillets today, and they're going to have vegetable topping to them.
So what are all the ingredients we're going to use here this morning?
Okay, I would love to be using snapper or grouper from the Mobile area, but couldn't find that. So I've used tilapia. Tilapia is always available. Let's use that today.
Sure.
And so you want to salt and pepper your your fish fillets. And the nice thing is that this is going to be, it is going to be baked. It's not going to be fried. So it's a little bit healthier after the holidays.
Perfect.
And putting a little pepper, freshly ground pepper on this. And years and years ago when I wrote my first book, I met Eugene Walter, who lived down here, and he said, never ever use that already ground pepper. It's just like dry dust. So here's to Eugene.
All right.
And the funniest interview I ever had with anyone, I do believe. He was great. So we've just salted and peppered our fillets, and I'd already done the other side of them. So.
All right, well, that looks good. And when Cherish comes back for the next segment, we're going to start to put this all together with the vegetables and everything coming together. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right, we are back in our great kitchen set, and cookbook author Jean Westbrook is joining us this morning, cooking a tilapia this morning.
That's right. That's
okay,
right.
and a very heart-healthy dish.
It is. It's baked and it has vegetables.
That's good.
Hard to beat that. So I've already salted and peppered the fish here, and then we're going to start with the putting the layers on top. And I usually begin with the onion layers on the bottom, and then put the tomato layers in the center there. I mean, yeah, the center of the layering. In fact, those tomatoes will kind of, you know, they'll cook, and that juice will go all over the fish, so it makes it such a nice flavor, I think. But makes a really pretty dish. If you have the opportunity to use some fresh, thick, beautiful snapper from the Mobile area or some grouper, that's also wonderful. You can also do this with freshwater fish.
Okay, so whatever fish you prefer.
Yeah. Okay, so we've gotten the onions on there. Now we're going to put the tomatoes on top.
All right.
And then we're going to end with the sweet red pepper over here, which is makes it really nice. Now we'll put just a little bit of salt on the tomatoes here.
Okay.
Just a small amount. And then you want to add your sweet red peppers on here, and they're so pretty.
Yeah, they are.
You can add green peppers if you like.
Okay.
Makes a pretty color combination. And but if I'm doing the green peppers on here, I make a pretty thin slice of that because it's much more pungent than your sweet red peppers. And but guess what? I've forgotten a major step.
Uh-oh.
Imagine me forgetting something.
Oh, but I bet you're going to fill us in.
I am.
Okay.
I forgot to put. You put mayonnaise, just plain mayonnaise, and I like a brand of mayonnaise that's got a lot of lemon in it. That makes a big difference. And normally I'm going to spread the top of the fillets of fish with the mayonnaise.
But this works too.
This works. This works. It's all going to bake together. And but you just want to use that mayonnaise. It gives it extra flavor, adds a little fat to cook it in, you know. And so that's pretty much it there.
Great.
We're going to, I'm going to put some lemon juice on it.
Okay.
This is just the juice that you want to sprinkle so it goes all down into the fish and all the topping ingredients here. Then I've decided to put a little pepper on this to give it a little color and extra flavor.
Love pepper.
It's just wonderful. It makes such a difference when you use the pepper. And then I've cut the little wedges of lemon here so that you want to just more or less, you don't have to do this, but it makes it pretty. It gives it a little bit more lemon flavor.
Yeah.
And your presentation of your food is really important.
Absolutely.
If it looks good, usually it's going to taste good.
Absolutely.
Usually.
I'm sure this is going to.
And if you don't forget to put some of the ingredients in there, like I often do.
But you got it. It's in there.
I did. And so there we go. That makes a pretty presentation, I think. And we're going to put it in the oven. Let it bake for only 20 to 30 minutes. Doesn't cook very long now. 350.
Okay.
And then we'll have it all done.
All right, and we'll see the finished product when we come back. In the meantime, make sure you grab the recipe, Studio 10 tab, fox10tv.com. We're going to put this in the oven.
Back in our great kitchen set with Jean Westbrook. Jean, for the folks who are just tuning in, tell them what we've made this morning.
We've made baked fish fillets with onion and tomato and sweet red pepper, a little lemon in that, butter, and that's it.
And some mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise that I forgot.
That's right. So let's serve it up. I want to try this out.
You can tell what kind of cook I am. I forget sometimes, but often I get to recover it.
And it all...
that turned out right pretty, didn't it? Let's give you another piece of this sweet red pepper.
All right, so I'm going to try this, Jean. While I do that, tell the folks all about MagnoliaCollectionRecipes.com. You used to write cookbooks. You wrote four of them. Now you're putting recipes online. Tell us about that.
Putting recipes online. We have a new one every day of the week. And nice and good lemon flavor to it. And
fantastic.
I also let people send in their own recipes. So if you want to send me a recipe, then I test the recipe, and if it turns out really good, then I put it on as the special guest recipe of the week.
That's awesome. One of the ones that I noticed that you had on your website was a macaroni and cheese dish. I love macaroni and cheese, so I want to try that one out for myself.
Who doesn't like macaroni and cheese? That's one of my comfort food recipes. Everybody's got to have some comfort food sometimes.
Sure.
But I use, some everyday recipes like macaroni and cheese. I use a little bit more exotic things sometimes. Very simple things for children in there. So I try to give a nice cross selection for people, families, and that's what I do.
For everybody. So you folks at home, if you're watching right now, you have to check it out for yourself. MagnoliaCollectionRecipes.com. Jean, you've been in the kitchen twice. You are 2 for 2. Thank you so much for coming back.
Thanks for having me, Joe.
All right.